You are listening to the No Invite Podcast.
Season 3.
The progression.
Follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast or look us up on YouTube at No Invite Podcast.
The best kept secret.
All right, bang, we in this thing, No Invite Podcast, Season 3, the level up. We in the building right now. We on that Zoom, that Zoom like we do. We got a special guest in the building. But before we get into the guest, I want to make sure that everybody know we got an official new sponsor for us over here. We making moves, Invite Podcasts. We like to act like we doing things, and a lot of times we are, more than anything, we really are. So shout out to the new sponsor, Perico Designs. He's out of Lubbock, Texas. I'm gonna tell you like this, he's the guy that does everything. You get your hats made. If you're in the clothing industry, or if you just want custom pieces, he's who you get at, man. He does everything from like screen printing to you name it. Small custom printing business that uses a variety of printing methods, including screen printing, heat transfer, vinyl, sublimation, as well as a small scale embroidery. The business is originally from the East Bay, but he's now located in Lubbock, Texas. You can get a hold of Perico Design through Instagram under Perico. That's PERICO _design DESIGN. Luis Munoz on Facebook, or through the email pericodesign@youtube.com. No Invite Podcast, who definitely likes to thank all the sponsors and everybody that supports the movement. And we have a young legend in the building right now. What's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? you called it right when the name says it all, right?
Yes, all you already know what's going on, man. Big Legend Sauce in the building, aka Mr. Get You Lifted. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm talking about, man. How was your New Year's, bro?
My New Year's was actually amazing. I didn't really do much. I stayed in and just enjoyed it with my family. And it was pretty dope, bro. Like this was my first time in my own like spot with my family, and we're able to just like lock in and do our own thing, man. So it was definitely a new experience for me, and I loved it.
I could see the turn up was real last night. I see that big ass cup of water you got in there. So you hydrating now. You bringing it back this morning, huh?
You feel me? I got to, man. I'm trying to get it back, bro. I was dead last night.
That's good, man. Blessings, bro. It's good. It's good to be in your own spot, in your own space. Me too. Like right now, I'm at my spot, my space. You feel me? I get up and do. I'm the one running this studio. You dig? So it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? But that's dope, man. So how was the New Year's, bro? Everything was.
Yeah, everything was real smooth, bro. Like we did the night, bro. We didn't really do too much. Like I said,
any new affirmations? What's the plans for the new year? You dig?
Oh man, the plans for the new year, bro. I mean, I don't want to say new affirmations. I want to say continuous affirmations, bro. Just keep my grind going, bro. Continue to grow. Continue to be a better me at any possibility and every possible chance that I can get. You know what I mean? And spread more love, spread more awareness, and just continue to, spread positivity and keep the people around me safe and things like that.
Most definitely. Well, blessings to you, bro. That's basically the goal. Like when you're in your right mind, that's the goal, at least. You know what I'm saying? You think clearly, you know what's important, you prioritize, man. So that's dope. I wanted to get some questions, bro. I want to ask you, when did you realize that this music thing was really possible? Because some people have done music since they've wanted to do music since they were children and whatnot, since they were real small. But when did you really feel like doing it was actually possible and it started actually making sense to you?
Well, that's a good one, bro. I've been doing music for altogether about 7 years, bro. And I can honestly say that I didn't really start taking it fully seriously until about 3 years ago, when I was just like, I started, like, my Instagram started to grow and I started to get more interaction, like, yo, your music is dope. And I started putting stuff out, like really just staying consistent on YouTube. And I had like started seeing the numbers growing, and I was just like, yo, this is pretty dope. And then I started having people tap in with me like, yo, man, like, I want you on this song and this and that. And I was like, yo, like, I might really be able to do this shit for real. And then it was just like like I said, my skills started to grow. Like I started to see the growth in my skills. I started to get better. I started to understand things more and things like that. So
making sense, huh?
Yeah, it started to all fall into place and click. And then like they say, bro, God gives everybody hidden talents. You know what I mean? Don't squander them. You know what I mean? So if I can make it, you feel me? If I can make it out of here with this, if I could put people on around me, if I could take my family out of, the funk we're in and give us some generational wealth, man, that's what I'm trying to do.
That's the goal, man. I mean, the art is the art. The art gonna speak for itself. But if being where we're from and what we had to deal with, it's like the end game is to make sure that we put our not only ourselves, but you said generational, our kids and I'm trying to put my babies in position. You know what I'm saying? So
feel me?
It's important to us, and I know a lot of people, maybe people that are privileged wouldn't understand that, but it's like when you're coming really from the bottom and you starting from square one, that's all you want. You just want to get in a better situation, better place so that you can function and maneuver and do what you got to do better, man. So that's pretty dope, man. What motivates you though? I know it's like so much nowadays, the landscape, everybody a rapper, everybody's a critic, everybody is something. What motivates you to work on your craft and just be a better overall artist? When you know that it's like there's so much out there. I'm not gonna go say whack, you know what I mean? Because I don't like to shit on people's dreams. You feel me? But if you whack, you whack. I'm just saying. But like in the whole ocean of the artists, you know what I'm saying? What motivates you to stand out?
Ooh, as a good one, it's a lot. I can't narrow it down to one thing, bro. This is so much shit that just motivates me to do. For one, I have to say, yes. There are a lot of, I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, there are a lot of whack rappers out there and a lot of whack rappers that are at a high level. You know what I mean? A lot of rappers up there, like, and they're just such in a high position and they're just so trash. And I'm just like, wow, you could make $1 million literally just walking into the booth and just shitting on everybody's fucking beats. Then why can't I go in there and really set flame to shit? You know what I mean? And really make an impact on some shit, on some cool shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's one of them. And then, man, I got a beautiful daughter, bro. And I just want to give her the world, bro. And I didn't really have too much growing up. And I wasn't always blessed to be with, both of my parents at the same time. So, you know what I mean? I want to try and give her something different, bro. You know what I mean? Show her a different side of life. And I know that with this gift, I can accomplish a lot. As far as, sending her to school and making sure she's good and, putting her in position to do bigger and better things, for her life and things like that. And you know what I mean? All my niggas around me that I know really got my back. Shout out Menace, shout out Sticks, shout out Yeti, you know what I mean? And just the whole fam, you know what I mean? And just trying to just help, just trying to do more good than bad with this shit. Cause you know what I mean? It can come with a whole lot of shit. We done lost a whole lot of good artists and shit to dumb shit. So I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to just change. I'm trying to change shit. So that's my motivation. That's my top 3, should I say.
I feel it, bro. I respect that. You know what I mean? You gotta have, when you're an artist, I feel like you want to change. You want to stay motivated and you want to be different. You know what I mean? You want to be yourself. You want to, we all know what the landscape is, but you want to have some authenticity to you, bro. So that, like everything you said, that's very important. You know what I mean? Because it's not, you're doing it for the right reasons. Right. You know what I mean? It's not just you doing it just because you want to look cool or you want to do this, or it's you see other people doing it. I think that's what's clogging up the lane. It ain't that there's a lot of whack rappers out there, but I think they're whack is because they're not really doing it for the artistry. Right. Some people vent. Some people need it as therapy, and that's coming from an authentic place. You feel me? So that right there is original and as a voice. But it's like when people do it for the wrong reasons, I always feel like it ends up being. It doesn't end up being authentic, and you just could tell. You know what I mean? It's just like there's a million motherfuckers that sound like this person out there. You know what I'm saying? You get that already. Thanks. It's like what how are you standing out? So that's dope. Like that's dope that you're doing that. If you had to pick right now, which I think we already answered this question, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. I always tell all the artists, what do you prefer? Do you prefer what's more important, style or substance?
Oh, you know what? I honestly feel like to a certain extent of that. You need a little bit of both, bro, because like you need substance, bro. You need substance because if you're really not putting out anything, I feel like you're not gonna last long. You know what I mean? You're not giving people nothing to think about, nothing to talk about, nothing like that. You're just putting out bullshit. But at the same time, you gotta have a little bit of style and swag with it. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, like, bro, some of the top artists right now that are really giving us that main substance, like J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake and shit, all of them got different styles and swags, but they gonna bring you that swag even though they giving you the substance. So I feel like you need more substance than style and swag, but it definitely is a compliment when you have both. You know what I mean?
No, it's more. I liken it to like, I always believe the substance is more important, but I feel like if you have substance, you being yourself and how you do things could be your own style. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like you said, they have all the substance and they bring it and deliver it in a manner with that just enough style to give you both. That's that recipe. So now you're giving them game, but you're also giving them tunes to move around with and have a good time. You're giving them soundtracks to their lives. And you know, I mean, music does shit for us. You feel me? So
facts.
So at the end of the day, when I make music, I be thinking like, how is this gonna play in people's, you know, the background of their lives? You know, where's this gonna fit? Where they gonna be at? Type shit. You know what I mean? Because it's all mood and it's all. But most definitely, there ain't no right or wrong answer with that. Some people say style because there's a lot of rappers out there that have all style, don't have a lot of substance. But my theory about that is that, and it's kind of been proven, is that substance lasts longer.
It does.
It'll carry your career longer. You get what I'm saying? If you're just like caught up in the style of the moment, or you're just doing one thing and that's all you do and there's no growth or evolution, then you're going to be a prisoner of that moment. So
exactly. Times change, bro. And if you can't adjust to the time, adapt to the time, you know what I mean?
Look at Nas. I've been waiting for him to get on some real production. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the Kanye one. Well, not really. I didn't like the Kanye one that he did. The album he did with Kanye, I didn't really like it. And it's because that's part of the style part. You know what I mean? It's style. You know, the beats just weren't something that I could see him really on like that. And then when he's with Hit Boy, it's a whole different thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Whole different thing.
So now,
that's just so crazy.
Grammy nominated. I think, did he win? He won one, right? He won a Grammy off. Yeah. So there you have it. And this guy is what, 25, 30 years in the game already? So it just shows you substance. You know what I mean? Versatile, you know, you need both, but substance will carry you longer. So I always believe you can have substance, the style and who you are will travel with you.
Thanks.
You got a lot of shit going on, man. I know you doing ciphers. I seen you at the Oakland cipher. You know, we was lit over there. You know what I mean, for the females and stuff like that. We're out hanging out and shit. What you got going on currently right now? What the people need to know? You know what I mean?
Oh man, the people, it's so funny. A lot of what the people need to know, I can't tell them. But what I can,
what you got out now though,
you know what I'm saying? What I can know is, like I said, I got some. I'm actually dropping a snippet today at 420. I did a collab with Lifted Farms. We got a snippet song dropping for them. I got another song in the works working for them that's finna be like on some like more vibey type shit for that, man. I got a whole lot of shows coming up just in, should I say, within the next like 3 months, bro. I'm about to be city to city, about to really be getting it in. I don't consider it a tour. I just consider it like I just got shows. But
appearances.
You know what I mean? I got some appearances, you know what I mean? So you can call it a little Sauce Gang tour or whatever you want to.
It's a campaign. You feel me?
You feel me? We on the campaign with it. I got a whole lot of nice features locked in with some pretty nice people. I can say this when I've already posted it. I got a feature with Ellen B. Latrice coming. Shout out Ellen B. Latrice. You know what I mean? I got some other nice features from K Rose. She's a really good artist from the Bay. You know what I mean? I fuck with her heavy. Shit. Oh man. That's really all I got moving right now. That's really all I can say. And then, like I said, we're just shooting videos back to back to back. Like we just shot a video for my boy Menace yesterday. I'm gonna be shooting a video within. You feel me? I'm gonna be shooting a video within the next week. Then we got some shit. I got some video going at the end of the month. I just dropped the new video. Everyone go peep that. It's called Sauce God, aka Where is K Dot? I took a whole bunch of my favorite K Dot beats, put them together in a compilation beat, and just rip that shit like crazy. You feel me? Make sure y'all tap in with that. Legend Sauce on YouTube. And yeah, man, that's what we got going right now. Just staying consistent. I guess you can say that's the move right now.
Staying consistent. I mean, you got to, man, in this day and age, you know, with everything, you gotta. It's definitely like they said, like Nip said, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? You gotta constantly be in it. That you can't stop. It ain't a sprint. You know, there's always something to do, always another move to make and whatnot.
Thanks.
So we got the Las Vegas Cypher jumping off coming up, correct?
Yes, sir.
So how and how do you feel now about like? Just because people have been doing it. I mean, we could say people have been doing ciphers now, but I kind of feel like it's starting to come back again as far as a trend, like real nice ciphers, shot nice, well, like, and I kind of feel like FaZe helped kick that off, that whole little movement again, because when he started doing these ciphers, you know what I mean, these stick gang ciphers and all the stuff, and how I met you and different things, and I just started noticing when people got the reaction from them, that more people started to do ciphers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is dope. And it's dope for the artists. That's beneficial for us as artists. And it's dope, and it's really dope, and it's a cool way to promo yourself, display yourself, your skills real quick on something else, you know, right next to counterparts, people that are out there doing the same thing that you are and stuff. So how do you feel about this? I guess you could say this new fresh wave of ciphers popping up?
I feel like it's really good. Like it's needed too, because that also helps a lot of the newer upcoming artists. You know what I mean? They can get out to these ciphers and start helping grow fan bases, and then, you know, networking to move with other artists. Like I said, I've met artists since I've like started these ciphers with FaZe. Like, I've met artists from like Missouri, artists from New York, artists from LA, artists from Nevada, artists from Texas. You know what I mean? Like, I've met them from everywhere. And now I'm starting to get involved and work with a lot of these different artists to be able to make new sounds and get into different places that I wouldn't have been able to get to until like
fan base.
Now, you know what I mean? Exactly. So I feel like that is definitely 100% needed, like right now, especially like I said, it's right now music and hip hop, and it's all taking a shift, and it's taking a change for the better. So, you know what I mean? Why not be in that running when that cipher, like that real cipher movement like cracks off? I'm not saying it has cracked off, but when it really is at the peak, why not be in that wave? You know what I mean? Like it's a good look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Most definitely, and it's exactly what you said, man. I agree with you 100%. The networking aspect. I mean, it's one thing, you know, because you know it's gonna be on digital and everything, you know. So the internet gonna get it. But what the people don't see behind the scenes is the connections. I same thing. I did a cipher, the LA cipher with him, right? And I've already done songs with like 2 artists from that cipher already, and they're you know, shout out Lucky Lux from AZ, you feel me? So we out here, and he's out here with my fan base. We finna shoot a video coming up next month. So
thanks.
It's very important. It's important to the culture, because, like, you know, a lot of times the Bay get a bad rap for it not having a lot of network and a lot of artists not fucking with each other. I feel like this is a good way to break down those barriers and really get people, because if you're gonna do a cipher, you also got to be committed. You know what I mean? It's not like it ain't gonna just be something that lands on you. So I like the whole concept in general, because it helps bring forth people that are serious about their craft, and the networking aspect, and just overall, like, it's just another tool. Like, it's a way for videographers and rappers and artists to help each other. You know, we together, we're bringing content that's going to help promote my brand as well as yours, you know, true partnership type stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely digging that, man. I'm digging that. We're going to talk about a couple things. I know you smoke. So first things first. First things first. I see my guy Wolverine on your wall over there in the background.
Oh yeah. Oh bro, yeah, man. Yeah. I'm a huge Marvel fan, bro.
Me too. Yeah. I fuck with it.
I'm a huge Marvel fan, bro.
I fuck with it. That's what I see now. I was like, I'm gonna have to ask him about that. But two, what are you currently smoking right now? Like, what's your favorite? What do you got in the blunt, and what's your favorite strain right now that's going around? And I'm not talking about the Omnicron. I'm talking about the other strains. the
that Omarion crime.
not the Amari crime. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about that.
All right, that you see, well, oh shit. Okay, well, what I got in this blunt right now is some of that good old lifted farms, brother. Hold on, let me get it for you right here. Shout out my boy Juan. You know they won't be able to see it, but you can. My boy, that Gelato 99. You feel me? That's what I'm smoking on right now. Some of that gas pack and shit, man. As far as like tree, bro, I just smoke it all. Love it.
Whatever,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I love it all. Exactly.
So you got kind of like a partnership with Lifted Farms or something, right?
Yeah, like you know, we in the works of getting like a nice little partnership going, but like you know, we've been working with each other as far as like building a bond. You know what I mean? I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I do something for you, you do something for me. You know, we just getting it in on the network. Yeah. You know what I mean? We getting it in, and they've been fucking with me heavy. I fuck with them heavy. Like, you know, they keep me dripped up. So, you know what I mean? I represent, you feel me? I fuck with the fam, you know, shout out Juan, you feel me? Shout out Boss Man, shout out my boy Jesse, you know, that they've been out there taking care of me. So, you know, of course, you know, I'm gonna take care of who take care of me. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out to Lifted Farms, man. We was out there for the San Francisco Cypher. You know what I mean? You know, I was out there with FaZe and everybody, and you know, everybody out there was cool. Lifted Farms was always pulling up, vibing. You feel me? They did the Modesto one too. I missed that one, but I heard that one was super lit. So, you know, shout out to the folks out there, man. And it's most definitely a blessing when you can partner up and network with people that are actually, once again, like I said, doing stuff that you're doing. I think my resolution for this year, bro, has really been to stop dealing with people that are not serious about what they do. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to be a rude person and cut them off or be like, I ain't fucking with you no more. It's just I'm prioritizing now. So if you're not going to put yourself as a priority, I can't put you as my priority. You know what I'm saying? And I've been dealing with a lot of that because it slows you down. And, you know, I'm all about, don't get me wrong, I'm always about, you know, lending a hand with people and stuff like that and up and coming and stuff like that. But at the same time, you just got to show me you serious. That's all I really need. It don't cost money. It don't cost nothing. I built this platform because I was tired of platforms not giving people up and coming artists and artists that are already moving in their section, but they just, for some reason, they're not getting for whatever reason, they're not getting their proper due. I created this podcast to showcase that, to get all types of artists, not just music, but fashion designers in here. You know, I got my homegirl. She does tax and credit restoration. She does all kinds of stuff. Like, you know, I bring people on here, entrepreneurs, people that are serious about their stuff, because this platform is always going to be a spot for people to have an opportunity. You know, like we complain about other platforms and what they do and don't do. Well, some people do. I don't, because I just realized that, you know what, if I don't like how something is, I have to do everything in my power to change that. So I can't get caught up in that. And people have to understand that, you know, you have to be serious, and you are who you keep around you, unfortunately, you know what I mean? And you gotta be around people that are serious and driven and motivated. And I don't mean like your day-to-day friends, but I'm just talking about when you're talking about this business. Exactly. If we're doing a business, that anybody that I'm involved in doing business with, we have to be about business. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my little affirmation and stuff like that. My affirmation is basically to just make sure that I'm very selective with my time, because time is currency, and then I'm dedicating it and putting it to the right people at all times, man. You know, this Omari Kron is moving around and shit like that, bro. We have to get you in the lab soon out here. Next time you come out here, you got to come do just an audio podcast, because these Zooms, like I said, are meant to showcase the artists. But when we come to the podcast in-house, we talk about all kinds of shit, bro. I got a co-host named Ann. We talk about all kinds of stuff, pop culture, you know, latest news, and we just give our take. You know what I mean? We don't, you know, we're not pundits. We're not over here trying to, you know what I mean? But we give our take, and a lot of this shit is pretty fucking funny. So next time you in the Bay Area, man, you definitely got to come by and do a in-house podcast. Those are usually like an hour and a half long. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah. So,
well, actually, look, I was gonna say, you might have to tap in and let me know, or hit FaZe. So I'm saying we're gonna be out there. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of next month for a show. One of my shows is gonna be out in San Francisco. So I was gonna say, yeah, we definitely
come promo it. You could do the after, before. You make this a stop on your promotional campaign as far as that
big
show
bad.
goes.
Big
so
bad. Hell yeah.
So you could come through. We'll do the video. We'll do a video podcast in that case. You know, I could get the cameras and shit jumping and stuff. So, but our audio mainly, like I said, my audio fan base is dope as fuck. They love new perspectives and new people on the show. So I think you'd be dope on there. So we talk about everything. Like I said, we talk that shit. You know, might be a little.
Let's get it. I'm with that. Yeah, we gonna lock that in for sure.
With that being said, bro, how can everybody find you? Where can they find you at?
Yes, sir.
And give them something. You said you got the Where's K Dot, right? The remixes, right?
Yes, sir.
Give them something. You know, some. Where can they go? Your Spotify, whatever. Give them all that shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So check it, man. I'm literally on every music platform: Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Pandora, Amazon, Deezer. You know what I mean? You can find my music on Instagram, TikTok, Legend Sauce, everything. I've made it like so easy for everyone. You type in Legend Sauce, LEGEND SAUCE, Legend Sauce. You feel me? Y'all know what's up.
Well, I'm glad you spelt it out, because you know I was having an issue earlier sending you the link. It's because I spelled sauce with an S. It was SAUS. So that's why it wasn't popping up. But, you know, I'm kind of dyslexic. So, you know, in my defense, you know what I mean? I did my best. You know, we're here now.
Right. We got it in. So, no, yeah, we good to go. But, yes, sir. Legend Sauce, man, at everything. You type that in. I promise you, I'll pop up. Look for that afro, bro. And I got 2 new drops that I just dropped. I dropped, these are for my people going through, like bad relationships, toxic relationships, things like that. For my ladies, you know, it's more on that vibe. I got one song called 13. It's an important song to me because it has to do with like just really heartfelt toxic relationships. And
I know all about those too, bro. So
you know what I mean?
I already feel that just by you saying that, I'm getting flashbacks and PTSD and shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So I got 13, and then I dropped another one where it's literally called Toxic Dream, where it's not as dark as 13, but you know what I mean? It still touches bases. It still touches the bases on you know, that type of toxicity in a relationship. But it's just some dope ass tracks. I dropped a track before, dropped my album before that. It's called Emotional Mindset. Again, y'all can find that on all platforms. You feel me? Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, you know, Amazon, whatever you guys listen to. I've tried to make it accessible for everybody. You know what I mean?
It's all about accessibility too, bro. The more
you know what I mean?
Find you, they're gonna find you, and they're gonna keep looking for you if they like it.
Exactly. Facts. It's, feel me? SoundCloud, all that. Legend Sauce. Can't miss me. Just look for the afro. I promise y'all.
All right. So I want one more thing before we go. It is 2022, right?
Yes, sir.
2022, the big top of the new year. It's like what? It's the second day of the year, right?
Yeah.
I want you to give yourself a message for you in 2023. Leave a message for yourself. Like, what are you gonna say? If you could say something to yourself, your future self, like what's happening?
If I was gonna send it to my future self, I would say, I told you, nigga. I told you if you just continued to grind, nigga, you was gonna make it. And now look where you at now, nigga. You doing better than me than what we was doing last year, nigga. So just keep it going. Make sure the next year, nigga, you do better that time.
That's what's up. I like that, man. There we go. All right, No Invite Podcast. Y'all already know you can find us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. You can also go to the YouTube channel, which we prefer. Subscribe to RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films with a Z. You can see all the latest episode as well as this Zoom edition podcast. You know, this is the No Invite. Shout out to Perico Designs. This whole episode is sponsored by Perico Design. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram at Perico_Designs. And you know, shout out everybody. Shout out FaZe. Shout out you, man. I appreciate you coming on the show and giving us a moment of your time. I appreciate you fighting that hangover or that dehydration, right? Because it's very important. It's very important. People don't understand that. You know, hydrate yourself the next day. If you're gonna go hard and take care of your body, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. That's real shit.
With that being said, man, thank you very much. It's the No Invite Podcast, Season 3, The Level Up, Episode 66, and we out.
We out.